Alright, so today I'm finna show y'all how to sample using splice sets like a fucking G, not like a fucking dweeb. Alright, I'm gonna speed this shit up because I already did it and it's so crazy I gotta redo it. But look, so once you have your sample, this is the sample I have. I'll tell y'all where to get the samples and how to find them, what's my method behind that on another video. And I'll also show you how to sample using Edison in another video. But today, alright, I got my sample. I don't want to get copyrighted, so I'm not gonna play the whole sample, but more of the story, find your sample, and this you wanna do, you wanna double left click on your sample. Then you want to right click in this box and you want to open it in Slice X. Once you're here, you're listening to it. You see this little marker right here. You want to click it to that's where your chops will start at, you know, and this all makes sense in the end. You want to, and when you're using these, you want to make sure they're on beat or whatever. So you're going to go through your sample and find your chops that you like. I don't know, I never know like where I'm going with the beat, so I don't necessarily go for any chops I feel like sound good. I just like kind of chop everything. So sometimes I have 20 chops, sometimes I'll have 5 chops. So just playing it. As you can see, I made a marker right here. I like to make my markers right where like it hit, like right where the beat hit. You can analyze the waveform and see where this shit hits at. So sometimes if you wanted to, you could do it on every hit. I think that's a lot, so I kind of skip to what I feel like sounds good and also what doesn't sound the same, because a lot of these will be the same note, just repeating, you know. So I want to, every time I hear something I like, I'm going to mark right here. Just watch. And you want to make sure they're on beat every time, so when you chop it in the next step, it'll all make sense and nothing's off beat. Like as you advance and get better at this, sometimes you might do an off beat chop and that'll give you a different bounce. But in these cases, I'm just gonna start on the beat because this is a beginner tutorial. But I made my marker right here when I pressed it, but I moved it right here so it's on beat. So it starts right here. Now it's on beat. I added a chop right here. Boom. Bounce. Marker. Like you see it's on every chord. It's on every chord. So once you got that, and once you're going through, I like to go through and get different parts. As you can see, I skip through because sometimes in your sample, these older songs, they'll have build-ups or just a loop. So I skipped to this part, which I thought was super epic, and I made a marker. And as you can see, all my markers are on beat. There's as soon as it drops, like, you know what I'm saying, as soon as the next hit is, you can tell, like I said, in the waveform, it's right there. My marker is right there. I skipped through and I found this in which the sample turned up again. Marker. All right, so I got all my markers on that point. All right, so what you're gonna do, you see, as you hover over these, like in this left panel right here, where you see whatever your FL is, you'll see once you highlight something, it tells what that button does. So I'm gonna come right here. And right here, I'm going to dump score to piano roll. Now, I'm not going to press it because I already did it. Like I said, I thought I was recording the tutorial, but the screen was covered. So once I've dumped to score, let's do it on a new track. I like to, like, this is what like Kanye and Just Blaze and a lot of old samplers used to do. The method that they would get their chops, and then they would basically play the chops as you would play a kick. So this is a typical kick pattern right here. Boom, 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 boom. Look. So what you can do at that point is you can cut that pattern, paste it here. Now you're here. I'm gonna Command L or Control L, whatever it is for your computer. Once you dump your score to the piano roll, this is where all these marks come from. All right. And once you got it here, you can play with the pitch of the sample. So what I did was I got mine at 417 because I already did it. But you can just play with it, and you would look. Hold on. And so you get the pitch you want, you know, swag it up, sauce it up. And this is the same drum pattern I got. You just play around with what you want. Let me put you on some easy swag. So what you can do is copy that same pattern that you had from the drum pattern and put it on the 808. Now, it doesn't sound like much. It doesn't give you much of a melody, but what this classic chop method does, it gets the rapper in that vibe. Okay, this is a sample beat. Like, this is an old beat. Like, you get what I'm saying? It doesn't need much. The beat is already creating that vibe for the rapper to spit some real shit, some hard shit. You get what I'm saying? These are the basis of hip hop, and this will never go away. Just the drums will go away. So I just copy my pattern. All right, so like look how quick that was. I just copied the drum pattern. Listen. All right, now I'm gonna get my 808s on key. It's simple. It's like, it's not really a melody, but like the sample already creates that vibe, you know. And I'm gonna take some low ends out my sample so my 808 can breathe. But like the sample already give it that vibe. You don't have to do much. Like, there you have it. Like it's not much. Like whatever your fucking 808 pattern is, that's all you have to do is copy. Honestly, you could do your 808 pattern first and just copy it here, and you will come up with some of the craziest shit. Just experiment with it, try stuff out. But that is how you sample with slice sets. Thank you. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe and let me know what tutorial y'all want to see next. I got an Edison sample method coming soon. Yeah, y'all just let me know what y'all want to see.